So the Trump family has now taken $5 million of taxpayer money and paid it to the family of Ashli Babbit, the nincompoop fool who broke into the Capitol and got popped, rightfully so, by Capitol Police. This is what it's come to. Now, our taxpayer money is being used to cover up the tax breaks of the rich and to enrich the terroristic MAGA families. That's what American taxpayer money is useful for now. The American dollar is a joke now. This is what we're dealing with. Caricature fuckery. It is a joke. The Trump administration to pay millions and millions to family of January 6th rioter Ashli Babbit. Good God, bro. The Trump administration will pay, the Trump regime, will pay nearly $5 million to the family of Ashli Babbit, the Trump supporter who was shot and killed while in the mob breaching the House Speaker's lobby on January 6 of 2021. Outgoing U.S. Capitol Police Chief Tom Manger confirmed to CBS News he was informed the Justice Department had agreed to make the payment to Babbitt's family to settle its wrongful death claim. Manger told CBS News he learned of the settlement amount a few weeks ago and the same day sent a message to the entire force expressing his dismay. I told them I was extremely disappointed, and I disagreed with the Department of Justice's decision to settle this lawsuit, he said in a phone call on Monday. Metropolitan Police Department officer Dan Hodges, who was also on duty at the Capitol on January 6, said in a statement that Babbit was a conspiracy theorist armed with a lethal weapon and combat training, breaking into a secure area of the Capitol who did not heed orders to cease from law enforcement. Notice how, like, when a black person, doesn't cooperate with the police and gets shot, it's, you should have followed orders. If you obey the cops, you don't have to worry about anything. But here we have an individual who broke into the Capitol of the United States, the District of Columbia, and was shot by an officer when she was breaching way too far into the Capitol. And now all of a sudden she was an unarmed victim? Seriously? And notice the message that Trump is sending law enforcement. If you get in the way of my consolidation of power, be it legal or illegal, and I send my supporters to do my dirty work, if you do your job and protect the Capitol from any sort of miscreant fucking, filth that breaks in, I will reward the family of the person who breaks into the Capitol and forces you to kill them. All that PTSD you might have and all that depression and guilt you must feel for killing that person, nothing for you, but $5 million for the family, though. $5 million for the family. Absolutely disgusting. These MAGA ruffians need to be stopped. Okay, they need to be stopped. He added, my thoughts are with the families and widows of Brian Sicknick, Howie Liebengood, Jeff Smith, and all law enforcement who have suffered for defending democracy that day. Absolutely insane. The lawsuit says Ashli was unarmed, her hands were up in the air, empty and in plain view of Lieutenant Byrd and other officers in the lobby. Ashli posed no threat to the safety of anyone. So here we have Ashli Babbit on video, crawling into literally, we've all seen Ashli Babbit get popped. Let's not pretend like we haven't all seen it. Ashli Babbit tries to break into the Capitol, and Officer Byrd pulling up from the 3, boom, and she went straight. Now, we all saw it. Let's not even pretend. She had both hands in the air. Shut the fuck up. These people are evil, demonic beings. That's what they are. They're disgusting, vile, demonic beings. Because the reality is, what Trump, the message he's sending is if you do for me, I'll do for you. If you come through and help me fight against democracy, I will reward you money. And the message he's also sending to the officers is, you are expendable. Your job means nothing. You don't serve the law, you serve me. And if you ever come in between me and my goals and my consolidation of power, I will punish you and reward the perpetrator. I will reward the criminal. Because he is a criminal. This is one big GTA server, is what we are now. We're not even a country anymore. We're just Grand Theft Auto 6 before the game even released. That's where we are right now. $5 million for Ashli Babbit. Nigga, please. $5 million. I can't wait for somebody to get in office and just repossess that money. I can't wait. I can't wait for a real stone cold Democrat to get in there, a real killer. Not this punk ass, leftist shit. A real liberal demon to get in there and just repossess that shit. Praise God.